Would you believe it if I told you that you can save time, money, trips to a mechanic, and frustration using these reset tricks that are not only simple but cost-effective? These tricks can take minutes to help remove lights on your dashboard, reset electronic systems, and fix any weird behaviors that your car may have. Mechanics can literally charge you hundreds of dollars for these fixes, while the majority of drivers don't even know about these secret repairs. But I will show you all of this information for free. Stay through to the end and I will reveal a secret method that will save you time when your car begins to have issues again. Before we begin, what is a reset? Our cars are becoming more like computers than ever when we reset our car. What we are really doing is resetting the electrical components inside of the car. There are hundreds of sensors in our cars. You can imagine from time to time, those sensors can create glitches that log in as faulty errors, ultimately creating a soft lock. Resetting can clear out minor glitches, error codes, or put the vehicle's electrical settings back into factory defaults from when it was produced. It would be like rebooting your phone when it starts to act odd and performs slower than normal. A trick that is simple yet powerful. Trick number 1, disconnecting the battery. An old solution that still works today. Begin by turning off your vehicle and locate your car's battery. Grab a wrench to remove the negative cable that will usually be covered in a black cap, marked with a minus sign from the terminal. Drain any remaining electricity from the capacitor. You can press and hold the horn for 30 seconds, or temporarily switch on the car lights. If there is no remaining electricity in the vehicle, the horn or the lights will work, but attempting to do so will consume any remaining power. After that, wait 15 minutes while the battery is disconnected. Once the time has passed, reconnect the negative cable to the terminal of the battery. This will clear out error codes and reset the check engine light. And as a word of precaution, this reset will also clear out the memory for your radio and any other components like the clock. This technique is powerful for the short amount of time it takes. Trick number 2, key cycling. Begin by inserting the key, but do not start the engine. Then turn the key to on position while not starting the engine for a few seconds. Proceed to turn it back to off. Do this process for 3 times. On the 4th turn, start the engine, check the lights on your dashboard. What this does is nudges the system to do a reset when you turn in a particular sequence. This might not work for every car, but it is certainly worth giving a shot, given how simple and the short amount of time it takes. Trick number 3, checking your gas cap. Properly start to open the fuel door and take off the cap and look closely. Check the seal, making sure the rubber gasket inside isn't cracked. Then screw it back, ensuring it clicks several times, confirming that it's in place tightly. Then give it some time. If this is the cause, the light will go off after a handful of drives. Our car's emission system is so sensitive nowadays, it will detect even the smallest leaks. Loose gas caps can trigger the engine light on our dashboard. Always be sure the gas cap is tight and firm. If the cap is cracked or damaged, just get a replacement. The gas caps are cheap. Getting a new one will save you the trip to the mechanic. Trick number 4, ECU fuse pull. This performs a mini reset without you having to touch your battery. Locate the fuse box and find which fuse controls the ECU. Then use a fuse puller, which should be included in the fuse box, to pull out the correct fuse. Wait about a minute for the ECU to lose power. Once the time passes, reinsert the fuse. Put it back in the same place it belongs in. Start your engine and check your dashboard for any lights. This is a technique that works on many older models. Trick number 5, gas pedal method. Start by turning your engine off, press and hold the pedal fully. Turn the ignition to the on position, but do not start the engine. Hold for 10 to 15 seconds and keep the pedal pressed. After the time passes, release the pedal and turn the ignition to off. Start your engine and check the dashboard for any lights. This is a technique that is like the old video games where they have secret cheat codes inside the system. This trick is one of those secret codes for certain vehicles. Trick number 6, do a full drive cycle. This is very simple. All you have to do is drive. Literally, there are no special tricks. Just do some city and highway driving over a few days. Patience is key for this one. The lights won't vanish immediately since the system just needs a few trips for the ECU and the fuse box to say, okay, everything's fine now. This is because modern day cars usually do self-checks on daily drives, and any minor previous problems that it had detected before, such as a leaking gas cap, won't be detected after the problem is fixed. Trick number 7, use an OBD-II scanner. This is a tool that is pretty cheap and reliable that can be found on Amazon or at your local Walmart. Using the tool, locate the OBD-II port that'll commonly be found under the steering wheel area. Connect the scanner plug into the port. Turn the key to ignition on, but do not start the engine. The tool will begin reading off some error codes. Write those codes down and research them later to find out the main issue. The majority of these OBD-II scanners have a clear or erase option. Just select it and all the lights go off. Turn on your engine and check your dashboard for any lights. A powerful yet cost-effective, reliable tool to have in your hands. Trick number 8, reset Resetting power windows. Begin by turning the ignition key to on, but don't start your car. Starting one window at a time, lower the window all the way down, and don't release the button once the window is down. Then keep the key down for 2 to 5 seconds. Release the button after the time has passed. Lift that same button up until the window is all the way to the top. Hold that same key for 2 to 5 seconds. Once that is completed, you can release that button, rinse, and repeat this process for the other keys. Be precise when you are doing this. Otherwise, you will have to repeat the process if you accidentally touch a different key than the one intended. When done properly, this will tell your car's computer to reset the time intervals for the automatic windows function. Trick number 9, resetting your car's HVAC system. With the heated weather going on this summer, this will be very important if your AC is acting stranger than normal. Begin by making sure the ignition is in the off position. Locate the interior fuse panel, which can be found under driver's or passenger side of dashboard. In rare cases, they can be located in the trunk. Inside the fuse panel, locate the fuse labeled HVAC system or aircon. Once you found the fuse, use a pair of needle nose pliers to remove the fuse. Turn the car's ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Let the car sit for 5 minutes. Once completed, turn the ignition system off and replace the HVAC system fuse. Turn the car on and start the engine, and turn on the AC and change the temperature to its max settings. Do the same routine for both the defroster and heater. This process will reboot the HVAC computer, and when the AC is on with maximum settings, it may make some noises, but that will be normal since it needs some time to adjust. Trick number 10, Bluetooth connection reset. Majority of modern day cars have Bluetooth functionality, allowing you to use your mobile device hands-free while on the road for listening to music or answering phone calls. As a word of warning, we do not recommend fixing the Bluetooth issue while on the road. When you are stopped in a safe location, the most basic fix is just turning off your Bluetooth and turning it back on. Then connect your phone to the vehicle's Bluetooth. I've personally tried this one and it works every time. If this issue is much deeper than it seems, here are 2 other things to look out for. Check your phone if it has a feature called Bluetooth scanning. Go ahead and turn it off and try to connect again via Bluetooth. The other issue to search for is if your phone or vehicle is connected to too many devices. Sometimes this is the case where the car or phone is already paired with another device and just needs to get disconnected so you can pair up your phone to your vehicle. Trick number 11, mass airflow sensor reset. Your car's engine depends on the mixture of air, spark, and gas to run smoothly. If the mass airflow sensor is bad, then your vehicle computer can't tell how much air in the engine it needs. You will notice symptoms of jerking when accelerating or pulling forward when hitting the brakes. The car will also shake or stall when the vehicle is not moving. Engine performance and gas mileage goes down, and your car won't start or it shuts off randomly while on the road. To reset your mass airflow sensor, turn your engine off and find the sensor in your vehicle's engine bay. Gently unplug the wires leading to the sensor, grab a screwdriver and remove the fasteners holding the sensor in place. Turn the vehicle on for 10 seconds minimum for the air to flow through the intake and engine. The vehicle's computer will recognize the sensor is missing and will automatically reset its settings. Then place it back for the computer to get new readings now that the module is back in place. If you are reinstalling the same old sensor, it will need to be cleaned by a special cleaning spray for mass airflow sensors. Just follow the instructions on the label on the product. Typically, you would need to wait for the spray on the sensor to dry off before wiping it clean. Once the sensor is back in its place with the screw and color-coded ports back on, turn the vehicle on and give it a minute to warm up to confirm your engine isn't making those odd rattling behaviors as before. Trick number 12, steering angle sensor reset. The steering angle sensor is a small dial inside the steering wheel that checks if the tires are against the steering wheel. An ESC light, or the indicator that shows the back of the car, with swerve lines will pop up on your dashboard if the sensor is not working. Here's the reset trick. Make sure your car is on a leveled surface. This is important to avoid any imprecision with the default position of the sensor. Turn the key to the ON position, but do not start your engine. Turn the steering wheel slowly and smoothly all the way to the left and right 3 times. Turn the key to the off position. Remove your key entirely for just a few seconds. Then restart the vehicle. Once this step is completed, turn your steering wheel with the engine running to ensure any dash light warnings don't pop up. After you give it a good test drive around the block, you will know the reset was performed on the sensor if no problems show up on the dashboard. Depending on the vehicle, you may have to do this process again, but with the engine on. Trick number 13, keeping a reset log. It's important to keep a reset log whenever you are performing resets on your car. What you want to keep note of is the date the reset that was conducted, what symptoms have improved by said reset, and which symptoms received no effect. This will build a maintenance history on your vehicle. For the next time you have issues, you can always refer to the reset log, saving you time, money, and headaches. With these 13 powerful tricks now ready for you to apply, you are now set to gain back control over your vehicle from paying hefty mechanic bills, while most people will keep paying the price, and you get away with secret knowledge to keep you ahead of the game when maintaining your vehicle. From the resets in this video, which of these saved you from a costly bill, a scam from the dealership, or did any weird car issues disappear after the reset was performed? Share your story in the comments below, and let's create an environment full of relatable stories together. If this video helped you become a better driver, regaining confidence in your driver knowledge, keep your savings away from costly repairs, or understand your car better than before, hit the like button and share this with a friend or family member. And subscribe, because smart drivers don't just learn simple resets, they stay informed and ahead of the game, staying out of dealership scams, driving smarter, and become fearless from seeing the dashboard light pop up again.